The Unified Development Ordinance, or U.D.O, was established as a set of ordinances to govern how Fayetteville grows over the next several decades. It covers all kinds of things from sidewalks in commercial areas to streetlights in residential zoning. Here to tell us more about the U.D.O and its recent updates is Scott Shuford of the city's planning office.
The Unified Development Ordinance is usually referred to as the U.D.O. The U.D.O is a zoning, subdivision, and development regulation code. It's intended to help modernize the city's development regulations, to streamline our processes, to put forward a new vision for the downtown, and also to help complement development and surrounding neighborhoods. The average citizen will find that the U.D.O provides a protection for their neighborhoods. It raises the bar for development for their businesses and the community in general. So you will see more landscaping, a better parking lot design as new developments come in. You'll also see improved buffering and enhanced compatibility between development and existing neighborhoods and existing commercial areas as well. So the intent behind it is to continue the city's effort to promote a high quality of life, to enhance our tax base, and to provide the development community with the clarity and certainty that it needs to successfully compete against other areas around the country. An existing neighborhood will see virtually no change with regard to the development that's within that neighborhood. However, the City Council decided early in the process that they wanted to have a better handle on multifamily development occurring close to single-family development. And so some of the zoning districts that single-family development has occurred in no longer will allow by right a multifamily development. They'll have to go through a process that will enable the neighborhood to have a voice in what happens in that type of development. Well, business and commercial districts will continue pretty much as they have in the past, and the reason for that is the U.D.O simply translates a commercial classification onto most of the commercial areas, so that there's not been an effort here to reduce or limit the amount of commercial development in the community, just to try to assign an appropriate classification that fits within the U.D.O. As development occurs, however, you will see some of the things that I had mentioned with regard to landscaping, improved parking lot design, improved orientation of the buildings to the streets, things along those lines, which will ultimately enhance the competitiveness of new development relative to existing development. One thing that I really should mention is the flexibility that the U.D.O provides for the development community. We have an administrative process right now, so if you need to adjust a setback, which is the distance between a property line and your building, in order to save a significant tree or to reflect some topographic issues on your site, that can be handled administratively by staff rather than going through an expensive and time-consuming variance process. Additionally, the U.D.O does allow for enhancements that are going to make this a more beautiful city. It will put us in a position where we are more competitive with other communities that are growing and advancing, and that will attract new development as well. And we are certainly looking forward to accommodating that development with the new U.D.O, with the streamlined processes and procedures that we will have in place. I'm sure many of the viewers are going to be interested in learning more about the U.D.O. We certainly want to take an opportunity to share that information with them. They can visit the City of Fayetteville's website. They can call the number listed below for the planning office. We're happy to talk to them, and if they have questions, if they have comments, we're anxious to continue to hear from the public as we move forward implementing the new U.D.O.